Using the feet flat and the knees held for support, sit up tall. And it's like a Malasana variation, just arriving. I know there's some effort in sitting this way, so we'll get to that easy pose in a moment. Let's let the spine round gently into cat pose. Tuck your chin, round your spine. Use your arms for support as you carefully roll back. And then come the other way, unfurl yourself, lift up your heart. Try to bring it forward like cow spine. And another time each way, curl, tuck your chin, round your back. Finding the range of motion gently. And then use an inhalation to come the other way. Draw the heart forward. And then relax to neutral. One arm at a time reaches through. Taking these nice and easy since we're just beginning. Easy garland pose. Feet and hands grounding. Connect with your breathing. Exhale once more. Let the knees fall up to the sides and the feet come together. Baddha Konasana, again, very easy since we're just starting. Later in the practice, we can really energize this pose, but now just let it be relaxed and opening. Connect your hands to your feet, straighten out your arms and spine, and tuck your chin. Letting the back of the neck lengthen. Shoulders draw down off the ears. Everything connected. Connecting mind to breath, mind to body. One more time, move your breath deeply through. Let your eyes relax. Just feel the shape. Finding that just right level of sensation. And then come to cross your legs. If you always take one foot in front, perhaps do the other foot in front just to balance the body and go where perhaps a little work might be useful. So I usually like my left leg closer, so I'm going to place it further away today, as long as that's bearable. And now let the hands rest onto the legs so that the spine is supported by the arms. A little forward leaning, so there's very little effort. Let your eyes relax. Let your senses draw inward towards the breath. Letting these breaths settle the body and mind. Settle the mind into the breathing. And next time you breathe in, bring your spine straight upright, engage your low belly towards your spine. So we now are supporting with our core strength as well as the shape. Let's let the hands come behind, fingers forward, lift your heart. So this will stretch the front of your hips if you bring your knees down. Stretch across the front of your chest and shoulders. Keep your head neutral with a downward gaze towards the nose. Create sound with your breath and enjoy one more deep, slow breath here. Lean your head forward and press your hands, release. Side bending to the right, bending both elbows, one hand above, one hand below. Create a nice side opening beginning pose. Letting softness come to your face, to the brain, letting that busyness subside. Now, this is all right here. Holding the position, breathing softly and deeply. Feel the next time you breathe out, Release slowly, mindfully. And both elbows bend, side bend, other way. So they bend to any degree. Customize each pose. There's a little downward energy in the right knee as you side bend to the left to create space in the side of the torso. Is there any tension you can release in your hands, your face? Drop into the breathing. Twice more. Customize the depth of the pose. And let's all breathe out together here. And then inhale, coming up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, filling deeply. Vibrations in the whole body. Vibrations of the breath. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, reach your left hand to your right knee. Let your other hand slide behind your back. So palm back, bend your elbow. So just wrap around the back of your waist and come to easy twist. So this straight arm on the knee is our lever that helps us create the twist in the spine. Do so with some strength in your belly. Try to release tension, breathe deeply. Enjoy a new perspective. Look back, breathe deeply one more time. Let the exhale soften these efforts. Just hug the front and the back of the body with the arms gently. And then release the arms. Tall spine, breathe in. Exhale, right hand to left knee. Lift up your left elbow, palm facing back. Bring your arm back and then slide your arm behind your waist. And come to look back twist. Using that lever of the arm on the knee. Something to twist against. The eyes soften or gaze in the direction of the pose. That drishti awareness, the focus, important part of the practice. So it can be eyes open or closed, at least in my practice. And exhale one more time. Breathe in. And then breathe out, release. Hug front and the back. Take a breath there. And then release your arms. And let's release the legs. You can stay on cushion if you like. Unfurl your legs. Hold them behind for support. Straighten them out. Draw your toes back. Point your toes away. And then come to a boat variation you can deal with. Knees bent or straight. Feet rest together either way. Palms to center. 3 breaths, twist to the right. So even if it's too much strain, take your toes down. Just create the energy of the pose wherever you're working with it. And back to center. Lean forward, place your feet down. So we don't want to strain in the low back. Lean back again, just to feel a bit of a challenge with your heart lifting. Now consider lifting your feet and legs to any degree and palms pressed, twist other way. 1. Second breath, inhale. Third breath, last one. Feet release and lean forward, release. Hug in your legs. Cross your ankles. Hands by your hips today. Spread them like we do for downward dog. Fanning out the fingers, outward spiraling, right next to your hips. I'm just going to practice lifting up from here. So press your feet, lean forward, and then press your hands and arms. Just try to lift your hips up and release down. Bulldog kind of arms and shoulders here. Inhale, press and lift. Head forward and down. One more time, lift up. And then bring your legs back. So we've been working a little differently with the jump back. So just work yourself into that. Taking the legs back, adjust as needed. And come back to quarter dog pose. Just diffuse whatever energy you put into that new variation of jumping back. Head down, arms long, toes tucking, forehead on the floor. Softly breathe again. Letting the hands rest and be open. And inhale, come into cow spine. So come to table, release your feet so that find your knees under hips, hands under shoulders, spreading hands, and then draw your navel to your spine. Keep this out of the low back. Cow spine is heart forward, face forward. 1. Feel the whole body. Second breath, inhale. That stillness in the low belly. Third breath, inhale. Nose gazing. Exhale. Relax to neutral. Might just be a little different. And now cat spine. You can deeply round your spine. Tuck your chin. Feel the weight pull out of the hands. Deeply release your back body. Deeply breathe. One more time. Inhale in your cat spine. Keep your back round. Tuck your toes, go back. And lift up to your fingertips. 5 soft breaths. You can always refine things if you need to. Let's focus this last breath into the upper back. And lift back up to table. Come down into your forearms. Walk them out a bit so we can try cow spine from the forearms. Nice low belly to the spine action. Reach your heart and face forward. Gaze to your nose. So using Uddiyana Bandha, the low belly. Maybe Mula Bandha as well, the pelvic floor toning. And then let's reach each of the legs back. So the elbows under the shoulders, go back to forearm plank pose. It's okay if your knees are down. Calmly hold away the earth, calm and strong. Feel the whole body strong. Work where you need to be. Just one more breath. And then exhale, slowly come to your belly and release your feet. So your legs are long, stretching back and down. Bring your hands in beside your chest so you really hug in the elbows and spiral out the hands. It's a position we find in other places in our practice. Just have a neutral neck, very slightly lifted head. Bring your awareness to your legs and feet. Gently activate. So you don't want to overly squeeze in your glutes, but you want to activate your legs and hips. And it protects your low back as you lift up into cobra. So it's kind of like the cow where we focus on bending the upper spine, lengthening the neck, keeping the low back neutral. So that engagement of the legs and hips helps you protect your low back and upward dog as well. Just give that your awareness one more time. And then exhale, relax and soften everything. Press forward and down. And come back to quarter dog. Exhale down. Inhale, cow spine. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment. This is the first one today. Refine your foundation. Release your head down. Let your belly fly up high. And then let the breaths flow through. A pose for strength and openness. 2 more breaths. Exhale, the weight goes back into the legs each time. Head down. Inhale, softening that back energy to breathe deeply. Get the breath in the ribs, in the lungs, and then exhale, weight back to the legs. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, step forward, inhaling into half lift. So we stretch that inhalation, hands where they reach. Forward fold, exhale, hands where they reach. Press into your feet, use your breath to rise up and reach up. And exhale, return to your heart center. And adjust my view a little so you can see me. Find your equal standing pose, feet hip distance. Let's consider upward dog and downward dog from standing. So the energy of upward dog, the hands are open and pressing downward. The arms are super straight and the chest lifts. Just give that energy of upward dog here without having to bear the weight of it. Inhale one more time, upward dog shape. And relax that. Downward dog shape, arms forward, reach your heart down, hips back. Just try to create that energy of downward dog. Draw your shoulders up into your body. One more time, downward dog, standing up. Exhale, and then inhale, release. Soften everything. Inhale, cross your thumbs, reach up for the sun, go back. Exhale, slowly come forward. Hands where they reach, fold in. Inhale to half lift, strong belly. Bend your knees, spread your hands, exhale, Anjaneyasana, right leg back. Low lunge. The back toes can stay tucked or not. Breathe out once more. Inhale, press your front foot and step back to downward dog. Getting to know this pose. Exhale. Let's mix it up a little bit today. Try drawing your right knee out towards your right elbow. Just a breath or two. Back to your downward dog. Left knee out towards the right or left elbow, same side. One more deep breath. And exhale, rest back in downward dog. Knees down. Walk your hands a step forward. Hug in your elbows and reach your chest and chin towards the floor. Just find that energy of that shape. You don't have to go any lower. Press your straight arms. Inhale a little cow spine. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, step your right leg forward, Anjaneyasana, second side. The back toes untucked or not. Find your low lunge in a good place for today for you. Bring awareness to your nose. You're breathing there, gazing there. Exhale. Press your feet and step forward, halfway lift. Give yourself a moment for that transition. Fold in, exhale, completely release your spine. Inhale, press the feet. Rise up, cross your thumbs, up and back. And exhale, strong belly brings you back to center. Take a free breath, soft, spacious. Go the other way this time. Cross your other thumb in front. Inhale, up and back. So up, 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 and then gently back. Exhale, strong in the belly, fold forward. Take your time. Slowly halfway lift. Bend your knees, take your left leg back first, this time Anjaneyasana, other side first. Exhale one more time. And then work your way back to downward facing dog. And this time try taking your right knee towards your left elbow for a couple of breaths. Come in across. Brings you more out into a plate shape, that's okay. Exhale, downward dog, rest. Inhale, left knee towards the right elbow, a few breaths. Last one. Exhale, downward dog, rest. Wag your tail side to side a few times, lengthening the sides of the body. And then settle to center, lengthen that tail, release your head deeply. Inhale, come shift forward, step forward, inhale. Inhaling still, forward fold, exhaling. Cross your thumbs as you stand up, reach up, straight up, then gently back. And release down to your heart center. Feel your vibrations. Perhaps trying to sense the energy of the sun in a vibrational way. Release your hands to your waist and take a big step back, warrior A position, pelvis forward, front knee bending. A nice downward energy with the pelvis. And then let's take the arms up, shoulders down, palms together, and bend your elbows behind your head. You can rest your head back into your arms. Feeling empowered from our practice, grounded, so we're calm and strong. One more time, breathe. Release your arms to your heart, and then reach in front and back, warrior B. Take a moment for that transition to hips to the side. And let's turn the palms to the sky today in that receiving gesture. Soften the shoulders and arms and hands. Deeply breathe one more time. And transition to triangle. So straighten your front leg and bring your hand down to your shin. Let's slide the other hand behind the back today. So back in space, thumb dives down so your palm faces back. You bend your elbow behind your waist. Use that to help find that nice uplifting heart and face. Remember to keep your belly toned, strong center. And just one more time. Relax that a bit in the upper body. Bend your knee, come to extended side angle, starting with the arm behind. Exhale. Inhale, reach out your top arm, and then reach your bottom arm to meet it. The legs take over the weight of the body. And breathe out again. Inhale, straighten out and turn to wide parallel feet. Exhale, forward fold, Prasarita, Padottanasana A, just folding down. Knees bend as needed. Let the forward fold calm. So we learn to move between energizing and calming work. Strengthens our nervous system's ability to recover from a stressful situation. Breathe out again with that long spine. And use the energy of breathing in, coming up, shoulders back, and step to the front of your mat for the other side. Warrior A position, Virabhadrasana A, pelvis front. Once your foundation is established, take up your arms, shoulders down, and bend your elbows. And just let your head rest back into your arms. So we have mindfulness here of the feet spreading, the roots of the big toes grounding. So pressing into your back foot to bring that hip forward a bit on that side, and the other hip draws back to help square the hips. Lifting the whole rib cage. One more time, breathe deeply. When your exhale finishes, release your arms and then open out to the side. Breathe in, just keep breathing. Open up your toes and your hips to the side. Float out your arms and then turn them over. Very soft arms today. Continuing to have awareness in your foundation. Keep your knee aligned. Feel the energy in your arms and hands. One more time. And inhale, transition to triangle. Straighten your front leg. Spin your thumb side down and slide your elbow, your arm behind your back. Lift your heart and face towards the sky. Really use Uddiyana Bandha here. Squeeze that low belly in towards the spine. Meditate upon the belly center. And just one more time, deeply move your breath. Be with the challenge of doing this differently. Release your twisting a bit, bend your knee, and rest your arm. So extended side angle, back to that heart turning towards the sky. Breathe out, and then release your top arm out. Release your bottom arm, feel your legs take over that work. Shoulders draw down. Stay calm. No, it's impermanent. 3, 4, last breath, and 5. Press foot and hands, come to wide parallel feet. Just take a moment to release that energy. Bring your arms behind you and weave your fingers together or hold your elbows. Long spine, breathe in. Slowly forward fold, checking in with yourself. Find a nice place in this position. I have a tendency to lock my legs straight, so keeping a little softness there if you don't already bend your knees. Release tension from your neck, your shoulders. perhaps have a little fun with being upside down, just hanging out here, head reaching towards the floor. And take one more breath. Inhale, come up, press into your feet, stretch at the top, and release. Spin out your right foot. So I'm just going to turn so you can see me. So turn out your right foot at 45, kind of side lunge. And then your back foot's going to turn out 90, so straight back if possible. Bend your elbow on the right behind your skull with your hand. Taking up the Abhaya Mudra, draw back your fingers. Gaze at that hand and let yourself feel empowered. Breathe out again. And release to the other side. So we need to take those toes inward a bit and bend the knee comfortable. Take these toes outward a bit. Go ahead and take up your stop sign. Other hand behind the skull. Fearlessness gesture. And breathe out. Inhale, release your actions. Top of the mat. And in just one breath, able to settle your body and mind. Hold your pelvis and take a big step back with your right leg. Ashta Chandrasana. So high lunge balance. Give it a twist. It's okay if your back foot comes down like warrior pose, if it allows you to find your balance. Breathe out again. Inhale up to center, and let's kick it out if possible. Lean forward, straighten your front leg, and kick out your back leg and release. Other side, Ashta Chandrasana, high lunge balance. So it's still a really high pranic season of summer. And it's getting late enough in the summer where we start to really work with pranic practices again. So kick out. Strong pose here, full of energy. Give it a twist. Concentration, breathing. And a certain amount of willpower here. Back to center. Try kicking it out. Lean forward, press your front leg straight, and kick out that back leg. Good, and release. Deep wave of breath. Vriksasana, tree posture. Use your wall if you want to, step off your mat, whatever. Let's look at this a little differently today. You can always have toes on the floor, first option. So we want one leg straight, one leg opening to the side. Anywhere up here, or join me in a half lotus variation if that's part of your practice. Just hold and cradle your leg like we do seated, or draw your heel towards your pubic bone and let your knee come down. Consider adding a branch. Just work with yourself, try again. Have the support of the wall if this is brand new. Notice what's happening in the mind. That focus intensely, but also a softening so you can enjoy the pose. Glimpses of stillness. And let's let that side release. There's no judgment at all. There's just trying and practicing, coming back and practicing again. Shift your weight, turn out your hip. So as long as your hip's turning out on one side, that's the pose. wherever the leg wants to be today. Maybe trying to that cradling work that we do seated. Use the arms and then sit, stand tall. And then softening at the hip, drawing the heel towards the midline of the body and let your knee release downward. Maybe taking up the one of your arms for a branch or both. If the arms are more supportive elsewhere, let them be. Just a few more breaths. Glimpses of stillness, light-hearted attitude. And that's all for now. So let that be. And breathe in, reach up. Come back to the front of your mat. If you stepped away, exhale, shoulders down, arms reach. And then now breathe in, reach up again. Reach out and down, forward fold. Hands down to the floor, bend your knee as needed. So bend your left knee, straighten out your right leg, standing split. Head down, leg up. Try to straighten your leg in the air, one more breath. And then bring it down, exhale, forward fold, release. Other side, let your standing leg bend as much as you need to really have support from below as you work on straightening that other leg. Bowing forward. 3, straighten your legs if you can. 4, have that energy of straightening. And release. Slowly center and fold. Hold your inner arches with your fingers and fold in. Let the shoulders draw upward as you bind your feet. Soften everything you can. Breathe deeply one more time. And bend your knees. Spread your hands. Take your legs back. Bring your knees down. Upward facing dog. Remember cobra. It's been a while in our practice. Remember the standing upward dog. So strong straight arms, hands pressed down. Ease the belly forward. Stay on your knees. Let your inner thighs roll up. Activate your legs. Gently lift your heart. So we don't want to overly bend in the low back where it bends easily. Really try to focus that back bend in the heart area. And then release your knees down. Tabletop. And Balasana, child's pose, draw back. I've got my knees together, but you can separate them as you like. Release down, release your elbows, release your head. Take some giant slow breaths here, just relaxing. Okay. And release one more time. Draw your hands back beside you, cross your ankles, lean forward, and try that jumping through. Work your feet and legs through. And let's do upside down tabletop today. So plant your feet, fingers forward, hands back, heart lift. You can stay there. If possible, lift up your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, head neutral. or chin down side. And exhale, release your hips down and take your legs forward, go forward. Inhale, draw upright and bring the right leg in. Jump your Shirsasana. And just holding in one leg and the other leg straight. Today, instead of twisting towards the straight leg, let's try a lateral shift. So lateral shift towards the straight leg, reach your arms, breathe in. And forward fold, exhale. Just have an openness to what subtle change that brings to the pose. You can catch your leg or your foot. Notice how the shoulders stay in the body here as you reach your arms. Exhale. Inhale, release. Change sides. Lateral shift. Breathe in, reach your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Catch your leg or foot and release into forwardness. Exhale is 4. One more time. Release. Inhale, coming up. Let's stay on this side with the folded knee. Folded leg, easy pose. Other foot flat. Mrityasana. So bring your leg in as close as you can, both legs. And then arms go to the outside of that bent knee and out to the side, like Malasana. We're forward folding and bringing the arms back. Lead with your heart. If you'd like to turn to the tops of your hands and bend your elbows, bring your arms behind you more. Slow down your breath. Twice more. Last one. Lengthening your spine, asymmetrical hips. And breathe out. Breathe in, sitting up. Very close to Ardha Chandrasana, so the Ardha Matsyendrasana, sorry. Let's come in with that knee to the center and bring the foot around. So we change the foundation, sit tall, and come around to the right side, twisting and stretching the hips. Customize for your body. Where are you today? Where's your breath able to flow? If you end up needing to breathe through your mouth, you're probably overdoing it, unless you're just really congested today. So as long as the breath can flow through the nose well, then you're in a good space. And one more time, slowly and deeply inhale. Slowly and deeply exhale, softening as you finish that exhale. So other side, Mrityasana first. So we easy pose the right leg, just easy cross, easy bend, sorry. Other foot comes right in, out of the hip. Lean forward, reach both arms forward. Walk out your fingers. Make any little refinements. Try to keep your knee stacked up over your ankle. It doesn't have to be exact. And then maybe bringing the arms out to the sides. And then flipping the hands over so the palms are up and bending your elbows. just to any degree, sending yourself forward and down. Last time. Exhale. Finishing down. Breathing in, half Lord of the Fishes. Center the right knee. Bring the left foot across. Sit tall, hold your legs. Exhale, twist, look back. Look for nice releasing sensations in your body. Even easy flow of breathing. And take one more deep breath. Make it a good one. Right where you want to be in the pose, and then let it be. And time to lie down. Lie down with your legs straight, or just lie down, and we'll start with one knee towards the chest. Squeeze that right or left knee in. Make sure that your spine has length all the way through the neck. Head centered on the back of the skull. Really bring that knee in close to the body. I know a lot of you like to circle your ankles when given an opportunity like this one. So just a few mindful circles each way. Just try to move through the range of motion. And then return to stillness. Knee down twist. Take your opposite hand to the knee. Bring it across your body. So we're trying to keep our shoulders on the ground as we bring the knee across, but there will be a give and take there. So find a nice place for that give and take in your body. You're using your arm again as leverage to bring the leg down to the right degree. Relax as much as you can. Let your eyes relax. Soft breathing through the nose. And come through the breath one more time. When it is complete, return to the back of your body. Both knees in. Left leg up. Keep the right and left leg lower. Point your toes. Really bring in the right leg towards your chest using the arms. Slow ankle circles optionally. The root of the big toe drawing that circle. Exhale, stillness. Left hand brings the right knee across the body, hook the toes, and open back. So experiment with the shoulder down or knee down. Find a nice balance where it feels good. So I've got my knee up slightly, my shoulder up slightly, and a nice spread between the two. Relax what you can. Are your breaths as deep and slow as they can be here as we relax? Just one more time, letting the breath flow deeply through. In that emptiness, release to your back again. Draw in your knees. Straighten up your legs and arms. Bring your legs away and your arms away from the center until you feel a challenge in your center, where you can feel calm. The palms press, the feet touch, belly strong. Activating the Manipura, the city of jewels in the belly center. One more time, deep breath, strong belly. Inhale, release your arms down. Lift up your hips or just your legs. This variation of cloud, just having legs sort of parallel to the floor. Head centered, arms downward. Just a minute. Deeply breathe. Exhale, bring your spine and legs down, feet bend, or legs, knees bend, there it is. Bridge pose, open up your heart and your front body. Exhale, bring down your spine. Inhale, hug your knees in. And exhale, stretch out and rest. Give yourself a little support. Hopefully the practice has led you right to a place where you can let your back body rest upon the earth. Let your front body rest into the back. The outermost layer of the body that is made of rice. All this physical body resting. And we may perceive the layer deeper, the pranic body, the energetic body. The eyes resting, just feel in the stillness those currents of energy, subtle rivers. The vibration of our life force. Any controlling of the breathing, let it go. As the brain rests in between the ears, let's feel that brain vibration in the stillness. Feel that the physical brain rest. Just try to feel the pure energy and awareness of the brain. And release any effort of trying to notice anything. And just be your energy. Next time you feel your breath rising, encourage it to deeply rise, to completely fill up to the collarbones, and then to deeply fall away. Bring your arms above your head, cross your wrists, cross your ankles. Let the body lengthen. Keep the legs wrapped as you roll to your side and on up to your seat. Perhaps returning to that less easy way of the seated pose with the legs. Again, let the physical body, the structure of the bones, just hold you in stillness. And when we strengthen our bodies, then we're able to hold ourselves with less effort. Gratitude for the strengthening practice. Gratitude for the grounding, stable practice. Let the pinkies come together, the hands open and rest down. Gratitude for the vibrational practice. And then include anything you wish. Just a general gratitude or one very specific. Hold your feelings in your own heart. Be compassionate with yourself. Swallow. Gather your hands into that heart center. Bring the brain there as well. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you.